Hi and welcome to Shop RJ Pasini for great deals. Today is July 5th, 2019. I hope everybody had a happy and a great 4th of July. I was going to do a video yesterday, but I got so caught up doing work around here. And I mean work for eBay. It wasn't no fun and games. I wasn't able to enjoy the hot dogs and hamburgers like everybody else. When you're doing a business like this here, you tend to stay focused on it, at least on the eBay part of it anyway, right? But anyway, what I want to talk about today is my journey as a YouTube creator. When I do get the time to hang out with friends and relatives, people always ask me in cases like, I had to write it down. I had written it down on paper here because I have quite a few things I wanted to share with you guys out there. And it's true. What I'm telling you here is I've written it down, and I broke it down in segments. And what I'm trying to say is, if you're going to break into this here, you're thinking about becoming a YouTube creator, I always say follow your dreams and your passion. If this is something you want to do, go for it. Don't hesitate. Don't pull back on the so to speak, and say, nah, this ain't gonna work, it's not for me. Look, I'm not a big channel, as you guys know out there. You can see how many subscribers I have. As a matter of fact, I just lost 2 subscribers, unfortunately. I hope they come back, but it's gonna happen. I mean, it happens to the best of us. I've seen successful subscribers out there on Social Blade. I look them up every now and then, and I see people that have thousands and thousands of subscribers, and every now and then they lose them. But that is not the focal point right now. I used to let that bother me, and I'm saying to myself, well, if I can't get this to 1,000 subscribers, how am I going to even make a go out of it? But you can't give up. So, but anyway, I just want to share this with you guys. If you could stick around and hang out, hopefully it won't be too long. But I had written down over here, and what I'm telling you is the truth. I have friends and family would ask me, how do I break into YouTube? How did I break into being a YouTube creator? And I tell them simply, it started off with eBay. Now people say, well, what do you mean eBay? What's eBay? What does that have to do with it? And I told them it started off with a demo video. And it's like, again, the question pops up: a demo video what? I had this little mechanical crying. It was a battery operated crying. Little monkey. You take his banana away and he would start screaming and crying, and when you gave it back to him, he would stop crying. So that's basically how I got broken into it, through eBay. People may say, I don't understand how a person can start. Well, people start YouTube channels based on anything. I mean, you could think of whatever. You could have a YouTube channel on how to clean, do precision cleaning, or how to build things. You could, with YouTube, being a YouTube creator, or if you just come out with your own originality and just something that you love doing, enjoy doing, you could make a go out of it. I'm not saying it's gonna happen overnight. Look at me. I've been doing this here now 2 years, 2 years and 7 months full time, but I'm pushing the 1,000 video mark. But that doesn't mean nothing. People might say, like, well, so 1,000 videos, you could have 10,000 videos. Doesn't mean you're gonna grow it to a multi-million subscriber base channel. No, it doesn't. But the only reason why I have that many videos out there is because I keep kicking out content. And the more people, your YouTube channel is like your resume, plain and simple. If people like you as an individual, they like your persona, you come off really nice and you're not brash and arrogant in your way, people will, and especially if they like your content, if it's good, clean content, people will tend to come back and check you out. Maybe they might not subscribe, but maybe you'll get viewers. You know what I'm saying? The thing is to get the viewers, the people who do watch your videos, it's the subscribers. But that's hard. It's very hard. I was very excited when I hit I had 478 subscribers, and then I lost 2. Now they may be, people that checked me out for a while, and they probably didn't like the content, and they did. I apologize. I'm sorry. I wish you guys could have told me ahead of time what you like and you want to hear me talk about, and maybe today I could have still kept them. The channel is hard to grow. in some cases. But there are other people out there that are pretty good at what they do. You know, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I'm not a professional photographer, as I say in my other videos. I'm not a professional videographer either, but I'm learning. And this is one of my passions and dreams, to make a go out of this YouTube channel. And I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep plugging away at it. So, yeah, when that question's asked about, you know, how'd you do, what, you know, how'd you break into it? And, you know, you started off with a demo video. And then the other thing is, what equipment do you use? Well, very basic stuff. The two people who do follow me, you know, I like, there's two electronic companies I deal with, I like, as far as when it comes to equipment. It's Panasonic and Sony. Those are my two favorite electronic companies. Now, I have a Sony digital video camera. Post a picture up here. This is what I'm talking about. This camera I use when I'm going mobile, if I'm doing something, or if let's say I'm doing something in the studio here, and I want to shoot a picture of me, you know, at my desk, or of me talking about something, whatever it may be. I like to keep that. That's separate. You know, I mean, now people say, well, you can also use your iPhone, you know, your cell phone too, to take videos. I do that as well. But for the most part, it's a decent video camera. This camera that you see here, pictured here, it cost me almost close to $1,000 back then. Normally today, I wouldn't be spending that kind of money on a camera. I'd buy something very economical and basic, something that's going to, you know, get, you know, to give you a good picture, you know, a good resolution, clarity, and so on and so forth. And this camera does it for me. It's an 8mm. It takes an 8mm cassette, you know, the tape there, and it works great. I had this thing, bought this unit, both of my cameras. I also have a CyberShot digital still camera, as you can see in this picture here, and that one there is I used to take all my pictures for eBay. Now, I bought both of those cameras around the same time, 2002, 2003, and I had them ever since. The only thing that had gone wrong with the Sony CyberShot digital camera is that the what do you call it there? The LED on it, back screen, was flickering one time. It was a hot, humid day like it is today, very hot and humid, and I was shooting some outdoor photos. And the screen started, I don't know, maybe it was moisture built into it. I didn't leave it in sunlight. I know people could say, oh, you probably left it in direct sunlight. No, I wouldn't do that. Not with electronic things. I don't do that. And I didn't leave it in my car or anything of that nature. It was just happened to be a hot day. But then again, maybe it was getting to that stage where maybe it was getting, you know, maybe it was going out, you know, going on a blink. But needless to say, I had it fixed. It cost me $150. They sent it to Laredo, Texas, whatever. That's where I think Sony has their repair service out there, and I sent it cost me $150. They cleaned it out, they thoroughly cleaned, they replaced the part, send it back to me, and the thing is like brand new. It takes great photos, to me anyway, it does. If you see blurry pictures, because I didn't have a camera setting right now. Like I said, I'm not a professional photographer, but when I do come across these things, I do like to share these tips with you guys. So yeah, and I also use, if I want to be mobile, I use my good old trusty over here, my iPhone 5S. All right, now I know it's not state of the art. It's got a little smudge on it. It's not the state of the art phone, but you know what? For all intents and purposes, this works. It does the job for me. I have no problem with it whatsoever. So this is what I use. This is the basic equipment I use. I don't have any of those gimbals or expensive cameras, you know, that are thousands upon thousands of dollars. I know they have the DSLR cameras. Like I said, the one that you've seen pictured before over here is the Sony DS, it's a digital still camera, DSC. I think it's the S75 DSC, something like that. And the other one that you see there, that's the strictly a video camera. And I like to, like I said again, if I'm going to do something, I have two tripods. If I'm going to do something like a picture sitting at my, you know, or I'm sitting at my desk like I am now, I use that. And for desktops, I use the HP webcam, this model here, posted up here. This is what I use to, you know, make my videos, which I'm doing right now. It's an HP. I'll give you the model number and everything. It'll be up there in the picture. Also, in regards to microphones, I was watching another YouTube channel. I don't know if it was Video Creators or Creator Insight or whatever it was. They were talking about somebody, I forget who it was talking about if you're going to get a microphone, you can spend like $35, $40 on a microphone. I use this one right here. See this here, folks? You know what this is? It's a LabTech. You know how much I pay for this microphone? $2.50 at my local thrift store. You could hear me talking, right? That's all that matters. Yeah, I'm very conservative, very frugal. That's the way I was raised, to be very conservative and buy out of necessity. Buy when you need something. That's when you buy something. You know, that's when you replace it. But otherwise, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Sorry about that. It's also a sensitive mic too, for a little cheap thing. But it didn't. And when you go out and purchase it from the retail sector, or in the retail part of it, it's not $2.50. It's probably a little more than that. Not a lot more, a little more. When you think the thing's only $5, now if you get this thing in a store, I'm sure it's a little more money than that, what I pay for it. Then the other thing is, all right, after I talked about the equipment I use, okay, so people say, okay, I seen some of your videos. What do you do with the the special effects and the backgrounds? I noticed you add a lot of backgrounds to your videos. You like backgrounds? I tell them I love backgrounds. The reason I like backgrounds, it's better than just look at, to me, and this is my personal take now. Some people may say, well, it doesn't really matter. People, if they're coming to your channel, they're coming to see you, not coming to see your background. No, but it's nice to have something colorful back there, animated, whatever. I think it keeps it interesting. Now, if that turns people off, I hope not. I'm sorry if it does, but I do like adding backgrounds to my videos. I think it's a little more, it gives just a little more enhancement to the video. You know what I'm saying? It makes it a little more worthwhile. It's like, I don't know. It's like you're looking at it's like you're on a real, you're in a market to buy a house, and you're looking for real estate, and you go to this house, and the whole house is all white. There's no colors there to break it up. It's just one big white house. There's no pastel colors in there, stuff like that. And after a while, it gets bland. So for me to sit here, I'm not saying, I know there are YouTube creators that do shoot videos like this. It's all a white background. There's nothing wrong with it. That works for them, but it doesn't work for me. I like color. I like colorful things like that. So for me, yeah, that's what I like to do. So people ask me, what's the video software I use? The video software, there's two of them I use. I think you guys might have heard me talk about once before. It's usually Cyberlink Power Director 14. Now, I use them in conjunction with one another, okay? If I need something off of Cyberlink, and then the other one is Filmora by Wondershare, and just to let you guys know, I am using the older version, the 8.76. I'm not using the Filmora 9. That's the newest one that came out. I do have a license for that to use, as far as I know, because I don't have any watermarks on it. The only one I would have a watermark on if I did buy was the Filmora Pro, which I don't see myself buying it anytime soon. I don't need that type. Simplicity to me works. And that's what I like. I like, cut and paste. It's very user friendly. I'm talking about Filmora. And so is the other one. But the other one, I would say, if you had to put in the category, it's just a little more advanced as far as like the setup format of it. Let's put it this way. To me, I find that with Filmora, because like I said, maybe I use it 99.9% of the time, I find that's a lot more simplified to use, as opposed to Cyberlink Power Director 14. For some reason, it just seems like it's a little more involved creating videos, but I do use them in conjunction with them. Now you probably say, well, how so? Well, let's say, Cyberlink Power Director 14 has a video graphic I want to use. Now, I did that one day. I'll give you an example. I don't know if you guys seen it. It says, Let's Talk eBay. It was done a couple days ago. That picture that's an animated picture, but I didn't want to put it in the beginning of it. I should. It shows you a guy riding a bicycle. What I did is I took a snapshot with the Filmora, and I superimposed it in my, I copied it onto my Filmora, software, and I used that to take the, and I put that picture in there, I put the wording in it, whatever, and I used that for my video, okay? So when I say in conjunction with, no, that's what it is. Or I might take a sound effect from there, or I might take a song from there, and I embedded it with the Filmora. I do it now. I bought that one there. So the software I bought, it's licensed to me. I own it. It's my software. I don't own the software. I'm not the developer of the software, but I have a licensed copy of these softwares that I have. So yeah, I use those in conjunction with another. And like I said again, these programs, they work for me. Okay, now people may bake the difference. Filmora, it's all right. There's other stuff. Well, yeah, you could buy expensive software out there that basically do the same thing, have more effects, more bells and whistles, but I don't need it. I don't need all that, folks. I don't need to go out and spend $600-700 on whatever that software is. I know they have software that's pretty expensive. Maybe I'm overstating the price, but I know it is expensive software there. When I bought my Filmora, I got it on sale at the time. They made a good offer. I think it was only $29, and I have a lifetime guarantee, a lifetime what do you call it there? Usage on it, lifetime license, so it's unlimited. In other words, I'm good to go with the older version. Now with the Filmora 9, I think I'm good to go with that as well. You know, I think that's a long-term thing too. And I didn't buy a Filmora 9. I think it's free to use, but there may be people who do download it will have the watermark on there. So I mean, yeah, but I tell you the truth. If you get a chance, you guys might want to check it out just for yourself. I'm not getting anything from it. I don't have any affiliate links with Filmora. Or if they do have it, I should inquire about it, because I would like to get some credit for it too, being I use this software 99.9% of the time, which I do. Okay, then the other thing is, what is my YouTube channel about? What is it about that people ask me? I'm asked this question from friends and relatives, and I simply tell them it's a channel about everything and anything. It's an open channel. You know, I talk about different things. I talk about do-it-yourself, how-tos, quick cooking tips, some photography, some digital photography, and videography, doing videos. I talk about things of that nature. You know, I share the stuff with them. Like I said, I'm not proficient in it, but I'm learning as I go along. You know. Don't forget, it's like anything else. If you love something, if you enjoy doing something, you're going to be good at it. But I just want to say, lastly, if you guys have a dream, go for it. Don't let yourself don't stand on the side there and the sideline and watch other people creating videos, because they're doing it every day. And if you're going to pick one specific topic. If you're a woman to get ready to start, you want to start YouTube do about makeup. People may say, well, that's a big, what do you call that? That's a lot of competition. Everything on YouTube is competition. Just like eBay, there's a lot of competition on eBay or any of these selling platforms. But you're never gonna know until you try. Remember that movie, Field of Dreams. Build it and they will come. My name is Rich Pasini, and I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you get a takeaway from it, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you like the videos I produce, if you've seen any other videos I produced, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated as to when I post the videos out, please hit that bell notification icon. Until next time, bye bye now.